Alright guys, in today's video we got a Honda Element on the lift here. So here's a vehicle with the bad control arm. The wheels keep going out. You see this? Wheels keep wearing out on one edge. And so I removed this control arm already. I'm going to show you exactly how to do the opposite side. So tools you're going to need is a 19mm with the wrench that you can put on. I'll put a 21mm. Vice grip, pry bar, 2 pry bars. This one is almost like 4.5 feet tall. This is almost 3 feet tall. So a hammer, if you get a little bigger hammer than that, we got a 19mm swivel socket, 17mm swivel socket with the about 4-inch long extension. We got a cutter over here. So we're gonna go through the whole process. I do got one extra tool in there, vice grip, another one. Gonna be using all these tools on the opposite side. So I'm mostly gonna be using these power tools. These two I got just because one of my bolts here did not want it to come out. See the bolt in there? It was kind of a little tight. So I don't know how it's gonna be on the opposite side. So let's go over there and start doing this job immediately. Okay, to start off this job, what you want to do is start taking off the bolts. And I'm gonna start from here. This is a 19mm. I got the wrong socket here. Okay, switched up the sockets. So pretty easy. The other side was kind of rough to get out, and the second bolt is back there, right over here. See right there? And that's why I'm using this extension here to reach it. So let's see if this baby comes out. This is the one that gave me tough time on the other side, so I had to put a wrench on the wrench. Pretty lucky here. Anyways, if you guys got a Honda, part might be different size on a cord, but the process is the same. Now I need to take off this little clip right here, and we'll get this bolt out too. But prior to that, let's work on this little guy right here. Sway bar linkage, they changed it. Should be easy to come off. Throw some WD-40 right here. We're gonna grab it with the vice grip from the back and turn. This is a 17mm. Yours might be different size, but just make sure what size you got. Just put it on and try to get it out. So let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to attempt to take this off, but try to, prior to that, brush it down really well, all that rust and corrosion, and throw some WD-40 on it. And I'm gonna try to loosen this, okay? Once it becomes a little bit loose, I'm gonna have space in the back to put my vice grip on this. And that's the reason why we got the vice grip, so we can grab the back end and so it doesn't turn. But most likely it's not gonna be that easy. You might have to cut it off. You might rather just change new linkages with it. This one came out, but usually 99% of the time plus 100%, this baby ain't coming out. There you go, that's out. And now we need to work on the ball joint. So sorry about all the movement of the camera. And first we need to take out this cotter pin, retaining pin. So usually what I do is I grab this little guy from right here and I push it out, open it up a bit, and this guy doesn't want to come out. Why doesn't it come out? I don't know. Doesn't like me. There you go. Now we should be able to put 17mm on this. Hard part is gonna be getting it back in, okay? So now I'm gonna go get my pry bar and a hammer. I'm gonna try both, or if you have a fork and you can bang it out. Trying to get this joint out of the place. Bang, bang. If I'm lucky, this baby will come out. There you go. Now I want you guys to get this side. It came out by itself. Get this side out first, and if you can't pull it out, use a pry bar to help you, and this arm should just literally fall on the floor. Let me get on this side a little bit. So work on both sides, and just like I said, it's gonna fall on the ground, and that's what I wanted. There you go. The bushings usually go bad, and I'm gonna dispose this and wait for the new part. Same process on the Honda Accord and all the other. If you got the similar control arm, it's the same process. Anyways, let's wait for the pieces. So here I am. I used the driver's side arm and I put it on already. Part number on this baby right here. This is the driver's side. Moog is a good brand, okay? Moog, that's what you want, Moog. Don't buy it online because you're not gonna get what you would get at a local parts store. Here's the passenger side. Part number, brand is Moog. And I'm gonna get this out of the bag. Let me see if I can grab my knife here. And just some heavy duty metal in here. That's all it is in there. The hardest part doing this job, I think, is the packaging. Having the packaging part out of the packaging. So right and left is different control arm. Pay attention to it. I'll tell you R right here, right, smaller engraved in R right there, and here's another number there. Very simple and easy to get in there. Same way you got it out, we're gonna put it in. So just match it with your old one. If you put it the wrong way, it won't even fit, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our camera to hold in one place. So I want you guys to pay attention to this side only, okay? Forget the other side. I will show you the other side when the time is right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this control arm. All I want is that bolt in. Okay, I forgot my hammer on the other side. Let me grab that. Okay, so it's fine. A lot of people will complain, okay? A lot of people will tell you it's nonsense about hammering. You know what? Let me take the camera a little bit closer. That's more like it. That's the best I'm gonna be able to do. So all I'm doing here is I'm aligning the hole. Okay, so small taps. Okay, tap it out. In and down, okay? And once you have it lined, the hole is lined, you should be able to get that bolt in, okay? What I like to do here is I'm gonna get my socket, if I can grab it, a 19mm socket with extension. I'm gonna just put that on back of the bolt and I'm gonna just tap it. So the bolt is not gonna go, but let's go, that's in. Let's go look at the other side now. Now we're gonna pay attention to this side right here, okay? This side is a little bit different, but much easier. So what you wanna do is just watch your hands, lift this baby as straight as possible. If you need to push the spindle a little bit, do so you get a straighter angle. And there you go. Okay, once it lies in the bottom, special procedure here, okay? I forgot one tool. Get yourself a straight 19mm, not a swivel, because now we can stick this in. Okay, I think I went too far on the arm. Gotta come back a bit. If you're hammering like me, kind of probably too far. You see what I did with the bushing? You are able to twist this bushing and hammer at the same time. You always want to catch the threads, okay? There's your threads. So now, get the ball joint in the bottom in here, okay? Ball joint is in very easy. I'm gonna go back with the 19mm. I'm gonna go back with the 19mm on this side, but swivel this time. Now our arm on this side should kind of align much easier, and I should be able to hammer this bolt in so it holds itself nice and straight. Remember, always catch your threads by hand. Once you catch the threads and you know you got them, what you want to do is you want to lock this bolt up. Bada bing, bada boom. I like to use my impact. It's up to you if you want to torque it, and I will get you the torque specs. So same thing with the sway bar linkage. Get the linkage in. Do not forget the bolt on the ball joint. I'm going to show you that before the video ends. So same thing here. We're going to come back with the camera. We're back with the camera. There's your sway bar linkage. Same procedure. You put the nut on, catch the threads. Remember, very critical to catch the threads and catch them straight, okay? The reason why is because if they're not straight, you're gonna strip it and now it's gonna be a new part. That feels kind of crappy, but I think I got it straight there. And we're gonna hold it with the vice grip. Okay. There's our 17 millimeters gone. I have to go get another socket. Let me go get that. So I have to get another tool. Since 17 millimeters, same thing. And I'm gonna need a deep socket, but I'm gonna just see that's the issue there. So I'm gonna just open up my swivel a bit. Nice and firm, okay, nice and firm. So that's done. All we need to do is go down to the ball joint next. Make sure you have your ball joint in. We're gonna just continue with that little guy. Okay, so there's our bolt. So you see there's a hole there. We gotta line that hole. So what you're gonna do is, I took off the swivel so it's a direct impact. You gotta align it back with the hole, and don't forget that little pin that goes through here, okay? So get that in, and that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Take off your tools, double check all your work. Tool bolts are tight, linkage is tight, ball joint is tight. Same thing on the opposite side. Your cotter pin is in. Thank you for watching my video, and we just successfully completed putting this arm in on this Honda Element. It's the same process with the cord, okay? Same exact thing. If you got the similar arm, same process, okay? Linkage, if it's rusted out, just buy yourself a new linkage, because this was way too easy to take off. Thank you for watching my video.